Hello everyone, my name is Ahmed Suoamra. Our VR project is Mid-Century Modern: History and Details of Style. It's developed during the mid-20th century, between 1930s and 1960s. The mid-century modern style became popular in America when the post-war families moved to the American suburbs. One of the main styles that had influenced mid-century modern was the German Bauhaus design.
I am Landon. There are a variety of important people associated with the style. The style had been influenced by Frank Lloyd Wright and other modern architects of the time. There are many significances of the style. The style featured simplicity and integration with nature, which encouraged people to live healthier lives. The style is well known for its flat planed or slanted roofs and large windows or doors. One of the most popular examples of this type of house would be the Philip Johnson glass house. This style influences the postmodern contemporary design. Postmodern contemporary design also uses natural materials, large windows, open floor plans, and vintage pieces.
Hello, my name is Calista Urban. I will first talk about the major elements of mid-century modern style. The key elements to mid-century modern is the use of bold accent colors to contrast the natural color scheme used within mid-century modern. Another element is the use of glass, and that acts as a way to marry the interior and exterior of the architecture. That way you can see the nature outside and connect that to the style that's within the architecture. And next, I'm going to be talking about the environment. This is a map overview. So we basically set it up as this. Our base was the living room, and we decided to build off of that. Our living room starts out in the bottom right corner, and that leads to the top right, which is our dining room. And between that is a bookshelf and a kind of an open way space to the connected to. And then to the top left is the kitchen, and then the whole bottom left mid area is the outside area, and there is a fire pit and a sitting area that lays out within the level. All right, and then I'm going to talk about the materials and models that are within the environment. First off, when we went with the chairs, we wanted to kind of go with within the style, very minimalistic, a lot of leading lines. So that's why for the chairs we kept it very simple and kept it with a lot of wood with little accent colors to base it off of. And next um, for the TV to fit within the time period of the 20s, we went to the box TV and kept it wooden as most TVs were, but it also fit the color scheme very well. That's why we went with that style of TV. And the couch, it acts like I said with the past few minimalistic, really simple colors, but it also fits within the color scheme of the level, and that's why we chose that color scheme and why we chose the couch. And I wanted to talk about the lighting and the structure of our environment. We implemented our lighting in a way that looks lived in and warm. The color palette also has a lot of warm colors, so we wanted to also reflect that within the lighting of our level. That's why we also went with the living room as a start to our environment. It's very, like I said earlier, it's very lived in kind of style, so very out, outside based with the color scheme. So that's why we went with the living room, and with that we decided to expand on that. The living room can look into the outdoor area, and then we connected the living room with the dining room and a kitchen to make it feel more lived in and give it a lot more space. As Mid-Century Modern is all about a lot of lines, leading lines, and also an open floor plan. And what I feel like our strongest part in our level is the has to be the living room area. I really like how it turned out and how it looked in the end. I felt like it was a great way to show off mid-century modern style. And one of the things I think we could improve on the most is the scale of our objects in the environment. It felt a little off when we actually went through in the VR, and I think that's one thing we should improve on. Also, the finer details, I think we should also have improved on. I think those two things would have made the level a lot more nice.